Hello everyone, this is Kenzlo once again, and we're back in Minecraft. We're over here at the city center, and I've got a few things set up. I have just a couple chests and a workbench. I got another ender chest made up. I have a decent amount of eyes of ender, so I've been sticking ender chests everywhere. I would just carry one on me, but I still have yet to get a silk touch pick, so I'm not going to deal with that. And I got a bed. But today we're going to adjust this some. I was playing around with some ideas, and as you can see, I have bricks in my inventory. The town I used to live in had brick streets in a couple places, and I toyed around with a bunch of different material ideas for what I wanted to do with the roads here. And I tried gravel, which is what the village has, and I tried cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, sand, dirt, a bunch of things. I even tried like wood and nether brick and things, but I think I finally found a purpose for the brick, and that is to do roads. So I want to get the rest of this just finished off here. And there's actually a dirt block there. Oh, okay, maybe I should say there's a dirt block missing in a couple places. But where is this? I need to put these down. That tells me I'm going to need to get some material to put in that hole, because that's not going to look as good. Alright, and then I want to dig this up. I'm just going to start by putting a ring around here. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I want differently shaped nether portals. As long as it's a 2x3 or 2x3 minimum or something, why can't I have a horizontal nether portal? That's all I want. How about, use a minimum of 10 pieces of obsidian just to get the any orientation when you got another portal. Let's try. Curious how this will look. It's good enough for me. I guess I don't need the bottom one, if you're not going to see the bottom one. But I'm using half slabs here, just because I get twice as many blocks from it. I need to get beginnings with the roads dug out. And the reason I want differently shaped nether portals, going back to that, is because 3 really is the best width for a road. I stood here looking at 2 and 3 and 4, and 2 is too narrow the way that I have it kind of planned out to do. But, and 4 feels a little wide, but 3 is perfect. But I want it centered on this. I don't want the road to go off center. I did that before in my first world. It drove me mad. So I don't want to do it that way. So I'm stuck with doing 4. Which, I mean, out of all things, being stuck with isn't the worst. It still looks good. It's just, I would like to do even amounts. Or odd amounts. It would look nicer. So off camera, I've been running around the swamp and the extreme hills near where I live, where the home base is and things, and just digging up all the clay that I can find with a Fortune 3 shovel. And it's been working so far. I got a good amount, but I really am going to need to continue to do that. Luckily, there's a lot more to the swamp than I've been exploring so far, so there's still plenty of clay around. But yeah, So I want to say welcome to my new subscribers. I've got a good amount of new subscribers since I last recorded. I did a gigantic recording spree, and depending on when this video goes out, you still might be seeing the remnants of that. I recorded a bunch of FTL, Don't Starve, Minecraft, and Ruins of the Minecrackers, which is a CTM map I've started recently. It's my first time doing CTM map, so I encourage you to go over and watch and give me tips. Please no spoilers if you're playing the map yourself, but any advice on what to do with CTM maps would be helpful. But just to continue with the stone brick here and around here, I wanted to put little stone brick sidewalks along the roads. And so that's just what I'm doing now. But yes, I've got a few more subscribers recently, so welcome. I hope you enjoy the videos. Feel free to leave comments and spread the word. Okay, I need to get these torches back out because it's getting dark in a few places. I've mentioned before that I want to do streetlights here using redstone lamps. That is still a plan. I'm just working on the logistics of it, where they'll go exactly. Now that I have this laid out, it'll be easier for me to know what I'm doing. But that's the start of the roads, the main streets. Now, one thing I have thought about doing is doing lanes and such in like 2 or 3 as they go off of the main streets. I should put street signs up. I should name street signs after something or other, but this is kind of what I have so far. If you didn't see the redstone contraption I have in there, it's a daylight sensing. Well, it's a daylight sensor hooked up to these redstone lamps that will turn off at dawn and turn on at dusk. If you're interested in watching that, like if you look, let's see if I can catch it in time. Yep, there they go. If you're interested in seeing how I did that, check out the last episode. But I am drastically out of bricks, so not too much left on with what I have. Guess I'll just extend this road out a few more. The reason I'm going this direction is that's a bad placement. I'm just gonna have to move that again. Now that's really close. Let's get these bricks out first. Put that down. Okay. The reason I'm extending this way out recently, more importantly, is because this is where, well, I've been thinking that this is where I'm going to put my house, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided quite yet. The first thing I want to do is my house, so I have storage and things set up. I have a place to sleep and get that all taken care of, and then I'll begin building some of the other options. But hopefully, let me get back up here and I can point out something else. Hopefully, when you look at this, you can see the reason I did this part. I wanted it to be a bit of a circle. I mean, I know I could make a better circle if I actually went and used like plots or something, but this is just a basic circle-ish shape just to form around the city center. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you think I should cover this up. I mean, I can't cover it entirely because the daylight sensor won't work, but I'll admit it isn't that pretty. Maybe I could put just like a stone brick block in there instead of dirt. But I've been looking around and I kind of want to build my house over here somewhere on this side. And so I wanted to get the roads. I really wanted to get the roads extended first, just to get a good groundwork, and then I can look at how lanes and little side streets are going to be affected by that. But I need to get the foundation going first. So since I'm out of that, I guess I will put the dirt here because I'm going to need to terraform all of this eventually. Is there anything important over here that I need still? No. Okay. I'm going to run back real quick and grab some more bricks and get this going a little bit more. And I'll give you an update on all of the channel things that have been going on. All right, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, that ought to be enough for now. So as you can see, I have a decent amount of bricks made up for this. And we will, I'm just going to take this out a little bit more. Here's where it's going to get a little tricky is as the land adjusts. I'm going to have to decide how I'm going to do this. Here I'm inclined to put one row here, take that off, and put another there, so that everything's up at this height. But then, I guess the question I ask myself, okay, I dug way too much dirt out there. I can do this, I did it. Okay, the question I have then is, super shovel. I guess, well, I need to stop saying I guess. There's one thing I need to do. And let's go grab some of those slabs. Do I have any? Yeah, here there. Okay, so if those are there, let me do that. Here, I guess we would do that. And from here, I suppose I could either just fill it with dirt in and just kind of terraform around it, or I could put whole bricks underneath it or something. But in fact, that's what I'm going to do here. Another thing I'd like is to be able to mix half slabs of different type, or not half slabs, but just slabs of different types. How's that look? That looks a little better. Problem is you can't get up. I want to be able to walk from the street to the sidewalk without any problems, and I don't want to have to jump. Also, I have to make this villager friendly. The villager idiots will get here and they'll just jump up and down over and over again because they can't figure out how to get up over the sidewalk. So, well, that's that. Okay, so one thing I wanted to do while I was back at the house, I grabbed some supplies. I dug that way too deep. Let's get these, and don't need that. Put the levers. Put a lever here. Fill this all in with dirt. Okay, so this is what the streetlights will look like. They will be hooked to a daylight sensor. I just have to figure out how I'm doing that yet. And I still want to get all of them kind of put in first. So let's just go around and do this real quick. I can wire them and put switches on later if we get them put in place. We can then see where they'll have to go. Okay, so and I brought sand for this. I brought sand. No, wrong place. I need wood. This is a little disjointed, but okay, 32 and 33, of course. Now the sand here. I brought sand along so I can do so I can pillar up pretty easily and then just knock it down with a torch. That looks spaced out pretty well. They probably could actually be out one more. And I'll see you when nighttime comes, and I'll start knocking down a few of these torches around here just to see what dark spots show up. And that's not for a little while, so let's... Until in the meantime, just attach torches here. Put the dirt back. But yes, so a little bit of a channel update. I did an official post. If you go to my actual channel, you can see channel update number 1. It's the featured video right now, at least at the time of recording this. Can't guarantee that it will be when you watch this, if you watch it later on, but at the time of recording, if you go to my channel page, this is hard to say for some reason, you can see my first channel update. It has some of it at this point is a little obsolete, along the lines of the lag in videos. I'm glad to say that I managed not to have a lag in videos, and I even started a new series all in the meantime. But there's a viewer survey that I would be very grateful if you could take. A couple weeks back, I live streamed for the first time ever, and I had a good time. Didn't get a huge turnout, but guy who showed up, had good conversation with, and he enjoyed himself, so I consider it a success. But now I want to know what you think. I want to know kind of what your schedule is. When would you be able to watch live streams? Are you even interested in watching it? Because if my viewers aren't interested in watching me live stream, then I'm not going to bother with live streaming at all. Well, I guess I shouldn't say at all, but I'm not going to bother as much with making sure people are there and things if people aren't interested. Nope, that was fine. And so, if you could take that survey, it'd be great. It's in the description for this video. Once again, at least at the time of recording, I may not ever remember to take it out of the description when the survey is no longer up, but if you're watching this as it gets posted or pretty recently after, there will be a survey in this description for the video that you can take. It's real quick. You don't even have to answer all the questions if you don't want. Just the one that's most helpful to answer would be, when would you be free to watch me live stream? Because that's the biggest thing. I need to know what night I should plan for, because I invited a few friends to come over and watch the live stream, but I found out that that night was all bad for them. So that's something that I'm not going to do next time. And so if you could at least answer that question, that'd be incredibly helpful. But going back to other channel update things, FTL is coming to a close. There's only a few more episodes of that one. After this run, I'm taking a break from it. I may come back to it, but I realized that I enjoy playing that one more than I enjoy recording it. I find there's just a lot of dead time and dialogue. There's just nothing that... I don't know. I feel like that's nothing I can change, just because some of it's, there's a lot of waiting as you wait for your weapons to charge or something like that. And so I may come back to it. I'll probably come back to it. I might live stream it from time to time. Once again, if people are interested in that. But that's going on a break, and kind of in its place, there's the CTM map, the Ruins of the Minecrackers. I'm still looking for something else to do as well. I might try my hand at doing a Skyrim video, or doing a I've thought of a couple other games. I'm trying to contact their customer service to figure out if they're okay with me monetizing the videos. That's kind of the last few things that I'm waiting for. Quick side note, these do seem to be working pretty well. Let me actually turn down my brightness settings so I can see. Okay, so right along this part looks like it's pretty dark. Let me get down here. Check my F3. Actually, while it looks dark, it's plenty fine right around here. So that's the one thing I was a little worried about, because there will be houses and buildings here that will have their own lighting, and so I'm not worried about making sure every square inch of this is lit just now. But I did want to make sure that anywhere that I was dedicating the light only to the redstone lamps, I wanted to make sure that that was bright enough. In the meantime, I will just throw some more torches around here just to keep everything lit. I don't want to be surprised while I'm building. And I guess I should probably surround my little setup here so that the creeper doesn't come and blow up my house. And by house, I mean shanty. Is it even a shanty? It's just a collection of boxes and things. Nope. I don't want escape. I want number 1. And let's break this down real quick. Yes, I've enchanted a new sword. My other one is dying. The fire aspect sword. There's 2 of them here. Lovely. And I do plan to combine them in an anvil. I just want to use this one up a little bit more to try and get the enchantment cost down a little bit. It's pretty high right now. And so that's not where that goes. But okay, let's just sleep. But the lag in videos that was mentioned didn't happen, as I was starting to say. But the reason for that potential lag was my grandfather passed away. When was that? About a week and a half ago. And it's something that we saw coming. We knew it was going to happen. He's been fighting Alzheimer's for, well, my wife says she thinks it's been there since she's known him. So that's at least, what now, 7 years? But the actual diagnosis of it hasn't been as long. But he's been in a nursing home for a while now. Or was in a nursing home. And he was getting worse and worse. He was starting to fight with the staff, I mean, more than usual. He's always been kind of a stubborn, stick-to-your-guns kind of guy, but not ever violent. But he's a big, strong guy, so without even trying, he managed to give some of the male nurses black eyes and things, and so they sent him out to a couple areas for psychiatric checks. And while he was bouncing around, he went downhill pretty quick, and we knew it was going to happen. But it's still not easy. But that sent me out of town for a few weeks while I went back for the funeral. Not a few weeks, a few days. It was I get to see some family members I haven't seen in a few years, so that was nice. As we often said, I wish it was under better circumstances, but it was still nice to get a chance to see some of them, talk to them. One of my cousins is in Hawaii with the Army right now, and I haven't seen him in a few years, and his brother lives not overly too far from me, but we just haven't kept in contact as much. And so it was good to see them for a little bit. But that's behind me. Not that my grandfather is behind me and everything, but the whole event of the funeral and such has come and gone. So now it's back to work, back to life and everything, and back to making more videos. So I'm going to... I thought I saw a creeper. Did I see a creeper? It's a sheep and a pig, not a creeper. Neither of those could ever be considered creepers. But it's just going to get back to doing some more work around here. I'm going to lay out more of these roads, get a few more of these streetlights put up and things, and I'm going to do that all off camera before the next episode. I'm going to also introduce you to somebody new. The timer for going through portals has been thrown off, but not that sheep. That sheep's not important. This is Woof. He is my pet. He's my pet dog. Let's see if he's willing to go back through the portal. Get out of the way. You sit down. I tried bringing him here earlier, but going in between portals from the main base and things, his timer hasn't reset. Mobs have a new timer for going through portals. As you can see, they're both stuck here. So in the meantime, will wait here, and perhaps if he stays here, he'll eventually pop back out. But he's going to be hanging around with us. It's just unfortunately not going to work right now. But that's everything I've got for now. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and be sure to comment on a couple of things. Like I said, should I cover that up? What do you think about the sidewalks and things? Oh wow, I am placing blocks terribly. That's all, so take care, and I will see you next time.